Did you know that when students study languages like Italian or Finnish, they have 90% reading accuracy within the first year? But that is not the case with English. Students take almost double the time learning English, and experts say that this is mostly thanks to its spellings. English has 26 letters, but more than 44 individual sounds. A single letter can make many different sounds. Similarly spelled words often do not rhyme. Plus, there are sneak attacks by the silent letters. English is not phonetic. Its spellings are not standardized. So why is the English spelling system unnecessarily hard? And has anyone tried to simplify it? Our next report tells you.
What if you could create the most complicated spelling system in the world? What would be your mode of torture? Silent letters, vowel alterations? Would you like Latin or Norse roots? Maybe some Greek suffixes. Well, whatever you pick, you may not be able to do worse than English, because the English spelling has all of this and more. English started as a Germanic language. It took off with the invasion of Britain during the 5th century. But as people sought new lands, the language spread its wings. And today, it haunts about 1.5 billion people the world over, who stumble and fumble through the language. Don't believe us? Say soup, southern, sound. The same OU spelling, but different pronunciations. But say to, shoe, flu, glue, they're different spellings with the same oo pronunciation. Meanwhile, air and bear rhyme, but laughter and daughter don't. The C in city sounds like an S, but the C in cat sounds like a K. And honestly, what's going on with the silent letters? We doubt you think they're easy to grasp. Research shows that when students study European languages like French or Italian, they usually grasp them well within the first year. But the rate of development in English is more than twice as slow. According to another study, dyslexic English speakers suffer disproportionately compared with speakers of other languages. But we don't need studies to know that the English spelling is irregular. In fact, as long as English has been written down, its complexity has bothered people. Among them was Benjamin Franklin. In 1768, he proposed removing 6 letters from the alphabet, C, J, Q, W, X, and Y, and he tried to simplify the spelling. Then came the dictionary pioneer Noah Webster. Long before he became a household name, he launched a rather loud assault against silent letters. In 1789, he wrote, DAWTER should replace daughter. His idea didn't take off completely, but it did help make US spellings slightly shorter and more phonetic, at least compared to their UK variants. The peak of this movement came in the early 1900s. US President Theodore Roosevelt issued an executive order saying that all public federal documents must be written in simplified and phonetic spelling. But the backlash was intense, with papers calling him Roosevelt. But since then, the simplification of the English spelling has been seen as a fringe movement. But knowingly or unknowingly, that may be changing now. We are writing shorter, simpler spellings, partly thanks to the internet, with Google returning more results for US spellings globally. And of course, there's a Reddit page hating on it. But this Googleization, we mean globalization, is one of the biggest reasons why non-native speakers like Thai learners prefer the shorter American spellings. The second big reason behind the simplification of English spellings is, yes, you guessed it, Gen Z. They are changing the language one keystroke and one reel at a time. So the English spelling is going through some turbulent times. But it'll be a while before it's sacrificed at the altar of standardization. Until then, you can depend on your trustworthy autocorrect and hope that you don't end up like the White House press that urged for lasting peace in West Asia.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
No, I love India.
Presence
occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.